Okay, hey everybody. Hopefully this is the last video for this set of notes that you'll need for the first quiz. Just finishing up with the igneous rock reference table. Okay, so again, here are your intrusive rocks, cooled in the ground, cooled very slowly because it's hot underground. They're also called plutonic. Here are your extrusive rocks, cooled above the ground, so they cool fast because that's where the cold air, cold water is. Those are called volcanic, and that's where you find volcanoes, right? Here are over here your textures: glassy, fine, coarse, and vesicular. Okay, don't worry about non-vesicular. Don't worry about very coarse. You can kind of figure those out. All right, so again, if I'm looking for a fine-grained rock, it is going to be one of these guys. If I'm looking for coarse-grained rock, it's anything over here. We were just talking about felsic and mafic rocks. All the felsics are over here, the word felsic, all made of aluminum and silicon. Mafic, all on this side. The more to the right, the darker and more dense they are. Now, I just want to show you this little part underneath it. Okay, so what is this mess down here? Okay, these are the minerals that make all the rocks above it. So if I'm looking for the minerals that make up, say, let's go with granite. Okay, find the word granite. Here's granite. So if I'm looking for what minerals make up granite, I just look at physically what minerals are underneath the word granite. I just go to that little box granite. I go directly underneath it, and I have potassium feldspar, which makes it pink and white. I have quartz, I have plagioclase feldspar, I have biotite, I have amphibole. Those are the five minerals. And they also give you the percentages over here. Okay, so if they might say what rock is made of: 25% quartz, 50% potassium feldspar. I'll give you a hint. If you hear the words quartz or potassium feldspar, they are only found on this left side of everything. Okay, so if they're talking about pyroxene and olivine, these are minerals only found on rocks on the right side, the mafic rocks. And notice also dunite right here. Dunite is only made of one mineral. If you just go directly beneath dunite, it is 100% olivine, the mineral olivine. If you look up this little guy, peridotite, don't forget these little guys. They love the little ones on the regents. Okay, so let's go through some of the practice questions I had given you. Let's see, here they are. Okay, what is an intrusive? Feel free, I would say a good idea would be to pause the video and see if you can figure this out on your own, and then see how I do it, see if it is how you did it. Okay, so what is an intrusive felsic rock that is coarse-grained? So when we say intrusive, again, we're talking about these guys right here. It's any one of these guys right here, because that's where the word intrusive is. So these are all intrusives, and they are felsic. The rock we're looking for is felsic. So we are going to look at this box right here. Well, those are felsics, and we're saying it is coarse-grained. I use a different color. Okay, let's say blue. Coarse-grained is here. Okay, so the only rock that's in all three of those boxes would be granite. Okay, so that's how you would do a question like that. So let's get rid of this one, and we'll go to the next one. What is a fine-grained mafic rock that has pyroxene and amphibole? Okay, so fine-grained. So now we're going to move it up to the fine-grained rocks. Okay, that's right there. So let's use our colors. So these are all fine-grained. Those are all fine-grained. And let's see, what else did they say? It is mafic. Okay, so mafic rocks are these guys on this side, and contains pyroxene and amphibole. Well, pretty much all the rocks on the mafic side contain pyroxene and amphibole. Amphibole goes all the way across, but pyroxene is only found on this side. So when we're looking for, oh, I moved my boxes. When we're looking for a fine-grained mafic rock, so we're going to basically be talking about basalt or diabase. Now it says vesicular basalt in here too, but the fact that it says the word vesicular would lead me to think that we're talking about a different texture, vesicular texture. Fine-grained basalt or diabase, but notice diabase, half of diabase is fine, half of diabase is coarse. So I would go with basalt because 100% of the time basalt is fine grained and it is on the mafic side. Okay, next question, number 3. What is the only dark felsic rock? All other ones are light. So yeah, if we look over here, we see felsic rocks. They are, we said, here, let's just get the pen going here. Okay, so felsic rocks, they're all light colored. So that's a light colored rock. Light, 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 light. The only one that's not light is that one, obsidian, which usually appears black. Now, some people know what obsidian looks like. Come across it. A lot of times they make arrowheads out of them. That is this guy right here. Okay, so this right here, that is my obsidian. That is a felsic rock. It's the only felsic rock that's dark, and it's dark because it's so dense that light cannot penetrate it. So let's get out of that one. Number 4. What is a mafic vesicular rock? So let's look up our vesiculars. Ooh, let's get a clean one. Oh, these were all supposed to be. Okay, so here we go. So we're looking for mafic vesicular rock. Again, here are my vesiculars. All right, those are vesiculars, and we're looking for mafics. And again, mafics are going to be on this side. So we're going to take one of those two, scoria or vesicular basalt. If that was a short answer question, either one would be fine, but chances are that they're just going to give you a scoria. They typically, I've never seen them use vesicular andesite, vesicular basalt, or vesicular rhyolite for an answer, but you never know. That could be. All right, so the next one we have, what igneous rock is monomineralic? Now, I've never used that term monomineralic, but can you figure out what it means? Break it down. Mono and mineral. One mineral. Mono always means one, right? So it even says that on the sheet if you look, right? Made of only one mineral. So what rock is made of only one mineral? Remember all the minerals that these rocks are underneath. Now, everything over here is made up of 5 minerals. Everything here in the middle is made of 3 or 4. Here we got 2 or 3. This rock over here is 2. And this rock, whatever rock is above this right here, remember I showed you this one before, that is dunite. Dunite is completely one mineral. Only one on the igneous rock chart that does that. Okay, what is an extrusive fine-grained rock that contains quartz? Extrusive fine-grained, okay? So, wait, extrusive, I'm sorry, fine-grained. Oh, extrusive fine-grained. Okay, so extrusives, again, let's do this. Here are all my extrusives. And we're looking for now, what do we say, fine-grained? Okay, so fine-grained is now in the green box. And then they're also saying contains quartz. Now, where's my quartz? Quartz is over here. So I'm looking for a fine-grained rock on this side because only these rocks have quartz in it. So what rocks are in all 3 boxes, the green, the purple, and the red? That looks like rhyolite, vesicular rhyolite. But again, it says vesicular rhyolite. So don't take vesicular rhyolite. Take the one that's 100% fine. There's no gas pockets in it. I would go with just regular rhyolite. These are types of questions that they're going to ask you to figure out. Which rock contains more iron, granite or gabbro? All right, so let's go up to, I'm sorry, I should have had this ready for you. Okay, which rock has more iron, granite or gabbro? Now, what is iron? Is it a mineral? No, it's an element. Okay, chemical symbols are here, Fe and Mg. Okay, so we know the rocks are on this side. Granite is on the left. Gabbro is on the right. Gabbro is the one that has your iron. What rock has a lower density, rhyolite or basalt? Okay, fine, rhyolite. Rhyolite is here. Basalt is here. Which one is lower in density? Density lower, that would be on this side. So that would be rhyolite. Okay, sorry, just trying to catch up on time here. What is a coarse-grained rock that has quartz and potassium feldspar? Coarse-grained. Okay. And again, you see quartz and potassium feldspar, you talk about granite. And then put in order how they cooled from slowest to fastest. Granite, obsidian, pegmatite, or basalt. Okay, so that is all going to depend on what kind of grains they have. Remember, the larger the grains, the bigger, the slower it cooled. So from slowest to fastest, granite is the coarse grained, but pegmatite is very coarse. So pegmatite would be your slowest. Granite, since it has coarse grain, would be your second slowest. And then we have basalt over here, which is fine grain, and then obsidian, which doesn't have any grains. Okay, that's it. Look for questions tomorrow and Friday on minerals.